war powers and AUMF, it's a distant, impersonal terms to talk about the work of the war fighter. And I think for people on both sides of the aisle, it's anything but impersonal. Probably all of us in here know people that have passed in our wars, roads named after them, schools named after them, VFWs and other buildings named after them. It's not impersonal to those of us in here. It's those that have been targeted by snipers, have ordnance dropped on them, walked across fields of improvised explosive devices, were burned alive in Humvees and other pieces of equipment that they served their time in. It's not impersonal to us. We all know the stories, and I like to believe that we do take that very seriously. And there is broad-based consensus on the fact that these AUMFs need to be changed. But to do that and to have the appropriate responsibility to those that go out there and fight the wars, we have to talk to the people that go out there and command the battles, that sit in the JOC and sit in the TOC and sit in the Pentagon. But instead, what we did was we had professors from NYU and Harvard and Yale come in and speak to us for a few minutes about their opinions. But what I can tell you is that a battlefield looks nothing like a lecture hall or a faculty lounge. They're not the same things. And their opinions are not nearly as weighty as those of the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, or the Secretary of Defense, or the Secretary of the Army, or the Secretary of the Navy, or the Commandant of the Marine Corps, or one of our combatant commanders. If we take seriously this power that the 435 of us in this body have, not just to cast a vote, but to cast an informed vote, to say that we went out there and did every bit of diligence that we could, it means speaking to those individuals, asking those questions, and then coming to the conclusions that bring us to the votes that we cast. But without that, we're acting on pure arrogance, that we know better without asking any questions, that we know what to do without going out there and seeking any facts, without finding out how this will affect the defense of our homeland. And it's not what gives the honor and respect to those that go out there and defend this country. It's not what gives the honor and respect to them that they deserve. Mr. McCall, I yield back.